Hi guys, welcome back to my tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show us briefly how to import Excel data into a database, MySQL database using PHP. But the interesting thing here is that it's not just PHP alone. There's a PHP plugin here called PHP Spreadsheet. Okay, PHP Spreadsheet. In the course of my research yesterday on how to import Excel, not just CSV, into PHP My Admin, I came across this material, this documentation, and it was actually made known to me by another developer called Founder for Web. I believe that should be his name, Founder of Web IT. So credit to Founder of Web IT for making this plugin known. Okay, as you can see from here, this is his YouTube video, and from here he began explaining talking about the package, and then down here he wrote some script, of which I'm going to add the link to his page, so you will also see. But you may not bother about the script because I already have made it possible for you here, so you don't need to download the script here. I've already added everything and uploaded for you in GitHub. I'm also going to add my link, my GitHub link, so you can download. Okay, so in the course of my going through, I actually implemented everything he did. Okay, so with this plugin, you'll be able to import both Excel and CSV into your application. Okay, now the easiest thing is to download this entire application here on GitHub. Okay, to download it, and you download it from here into your own web server and run it as is. Okay, now you can feel free to make modifications wherever you feel like. Of course, I made modifications from what I got from this guy. I modified it. Now, but if for any reason you want to install this plugin using Composer, please do not, if you are using PHP version below version 8.1, do not install Composer from this page. I feel like I should make this known first before I proceed further. If you are using PHP below version 8.1, do not install this plugin from this by copying this. Rather, come to packages.org, locate the plugin, and use theirs. Use the one from packages. I'm running PHP version 7, and when I tried to install from here, it gave me wrong. It gave me an error that it cannot proceed further, or blah blah blah. I could not continue. So I came down here and ran it from here, and I was able to install it. The only thing it just told me that since I'm not using PHP version 8 and above, it will not install the latest version of PHP Spreadsheet, right? But it installed a lower version that runs on PHP version 7. Okay, so I feel I should just make this known, because in the documentation you will see the process on how to install. But the good thing here is this currently supports PHP version 8.1. Okay, so if you are using older versions, so simply come here and run it from packages. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, having downloaded all of this, you run you do your PHP database setup. Sorry, you do your database MySQL database setup using dbconfig, and then you will come to a page like this. Now, I'm not going to use here. I use student, which is about 4 columns. Okay, but here I'm going to use a table with about 20 columns. And the good thing here is that the way I did it, you can import record with date. Okay, I think I should also make this known. You can import with date. Okay, this is my table, and you can see a date column here. Okay, so I'm going to run it, but before I run it, let me show us something first. A trick in Excel that if you don't take care of that, this is my Excel sheet. Now I'm going to change the format to what it was before. Okay, this is the original format on the Excel sheet. So I'm going to try to import this. Okay, now you watch. So I'm going to try to import that into the database. Okay. Now it will tell me successfully imported, but in actual sense it did not import. Yeah, it did not import, right? It did not import. Why? Because the date format is wrong. Okay, the date format is wrong. So what we simply need to do is to change the date format to what it was before I made the modification. So if your date is like this, what you simply need to do is, which means if your date is month, day, and year, simply highlight the date column, come to format cells. Now locate date under number here, under this tab, number tab, come to date. Don't go for this, but go for this. This is MySQL date format standard. Okay, year, month, and day. Okay, then I've selected. See, it has changed the date format here. So I save, and then I go back to my import. Now I select again, and then okay, now let's check the database. Bam. You see that? It actually imported it this time. So, and if you can see, the date is actually in the same, is in the right format. Year, month, day. Okay? So if this is, now if you are using, okay, let me empty the, if you are trying to import using CSV, the same applies. Or change the date format to that same format that I just showed you in Excel. Change it to this format before you import. Once you do that, the system will the code will run. But if you don't do that, it will show you imported successfully, but in actual sense it did not import. Okay, so I believe this will be of good help to somebody. Once more, credit to founder of Web IT. He made this script available for free. Okay, now I downloaded it. Now in his own example, he used 3 columns, or rather 4 columns, but I added the date column because it was important for me, and I thought I should share it with us as well. He didn't add date. As you can see, he didn't add date column here, but I added date column in what I'm sharing with us here. If I open this page here, no, not this page. If I open the where is it? Okay, yeah, the code. If I open the code, you see there is a date here. Okay, so this is to help us because quite a number of us have issues with importing records into database with dates. Okay, so I hope this will be of help to somebody. Thank you. And if it's okay, if the video is of benefit to you, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and remain blessed.